Hi, welcome to the Crafty Yogi Studios. I'm Audra Monk and I'm the Crafty Yogi. All right, today we are going to make a mini photo book. Here are the measurements of all the cardstock and DSP that you need. All right, so we're gonna get started. Oh, before we get started, I guess I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I made a little grandma's brag book. I'm going to give them to my mom and my mother-in-law. And the really awesome thing is that I'm actually going to put the pictures in it because that's the problem with a lot of us. We can't get the pictures off our phones or cameras and out in the world. So we're going to do that. Although the picture part I'm going to do later. So remember, if you're giving this as a gift, don't give it unless you fill it with pictures or you do it with them. Okay, so you can untie the ribbon. It's nice and easy. It looks like a little wallet. It opens up. There's some little sliders. You could journal or add extra pictures in there. And it's just a few pages. Each one has a little slider. And there's a back and a front. And like I said, I kept the front super simple because I want my mom to be able to carry in her purse. And it's just like nice and fun and a cute little gift. Okay, so we're going to get started. The first thing we need is 4 pieces of 6x6 cardstock. I use this early espresso. The nice thing is I have this in 12 by 12, so I can make 4 pieces. So I get the whole book out of one piece of paper. All right, we're going to use our envelope punch board, and we're going to use what it says on here. So we're making a 3 by 4 book, and it needs a piece of 6 by 6 paper, and we're going to score at the 2 5/8. So let's see if I can do it right. So we go to the 2 5/8. We're going to punch it. And we're going to score. And then when we turn it, we're going to line it up with the score line, this little tab here. We're going to punch, score, and we just go all the way around. Okay, there we go. So we would do that 4 times, and then we're going to take it and we're going to crease it nice and smooth. Let's get those little guys out of here. With our bone folder, you can use your regular one or you can use the one that comes in the envelope punch board. Okay, once we've done that 4 times, and here we go, we did it 4 times, pretty quick there. All right, I think this is probably the hardest part, and it's okay. You want to use your fast fuse and your snail. You could also use glue, your Tombow if you like. On the very first one, I used my fast fuse because I want it to be a little bit stronger, but in the middle, I go ahead and just use the snail. So you're going to put your pieces on here. Remember, it's pull and flick. So you're going to put that down. And then how it works is you're just going to do the same with one piece, but you're going to butt it up and do it nice and careful. So let's do that. So we're going to take the bottom one. We're going to put them edge to edge. And this is one that I'm going to use the fast fuse on. I'm going to make it extra strong. Get it all over there. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to butt it up as close and as perfect as I can get it. And you will learn that I can't ever get it perfect, and I always make it crooked. So I just say it's handmade. Yeah. All right, we're going to do it again. Same thing, some fast fuse on the flap. I'm gonna get it up there nice and close. Put it down. Okay, we got one more. Okay. Hey, that counted pretty good. All right, so we have 4 of those. The first one, I'm going to close to make it more durable, and I am just going to seal that all up. And you can use your fast fuse or you can use your snail, whatever you want here. Okay. I'm going to put the inside in, and then I'm going to seal it up, and that's going to hold all those flaps together. And so is that. Okay, Now the next flaps, you want to do something just a little bit different. You want to put the pointy side in first, okay? And you don't need a ton of adhesive there. Pointy side goes in first. And then this top side, you only want to get the adhesive. You don't want to touch underneath because that's where that little slider journaling or extra picture card is going to go. So you just want to put a little bit of adhesive and close it up. Okay, so that made a page. All right, so then we're going to do it again, just the same. Some adhesive here. Get rid of that little flap. That makes it so your card will go in smooth, so it's best to do that one first. Oh, and I totally forgot to say, maybe a couple years ago, I saw this basic book. Let me see, I wrote her name down. Diane Dimage. I'm pretty sure she had a video. I can't even remember, and I didn't look it back up. And hers was for a 5x5 book. So it's very similar, same thing. You could also make it really tiny. I was experimenting with really tiny. And then I thought, duh, 4x3. That's a standard size Project Life books and journaling cards and whatnot. And I know how to print those size pictures and with my little selfie printer. So I decided that I would do it that size. So, so anyway, I did get the basics a couple years ago from Diane Dimage. All right, and we're on the last one. We're going to do it just the same. Yeah, so you know that internet and Pinterest are a wonderful thing out there. And you know, in the end, you learn it from a billion people. But if you can remember who you learned it for, it's always nice to share it. Okay. Oh, and I did a good job. That one came out nice and neat. Sometimes they're a little crooked and, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, so there you go. You got your basic wallet. Next, you need 3 pieces of, you could use cardstock, or I'm using some designer series paper is nice. This is the free paper I earned in Celebration, which you can still get through March 31st, free with each $50 order. I think it's called Greatest Day Ever or Great Day Ever, something like that. So anyway, I think it looks so pretty with that early espresso. So we're gonna need 3 pieces. And on each piece, on one side, you're going to take your punch and you're going to punch about half of a circle out. And it doesn't have to be exact, you're just going to punch it out. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half, you know, line it up the best that you can. And then you're just going to crease it with your bone folder. Okay. So then this is going to get attached inside. And I have played, and I still always end up with a bump on one side or the other. I don't know if it's better to attach it to the flat side or to the open side, but I've been doing it to the open side. So you got to look at your open side. You don't want any adhesive here, or you won't be able to get your slider card in. So I just put a strip down the side. I can put some down the middle, and maybe a little bit more on each side. Okay, and then I'm going to line that up here. Let's see, where's my crease? I like to just try to cover up the little triangles of the envelope part. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it. So then here, now you can, of course, go crazy with adhesive if you want. And you can just fold it down, give it a little press. There you go. Okay, so that's one. And see, I always end up with a bubble. I'm sure there's a better way, and I'm sure I will figure it out eventually, but for now, this is working. And you could do the same. I'm going to do the same pages, but you could alternate the DSP or, you know, whatever works for you that you think looks pretty. Now, remember, you're going to put pictures on it, so you don't want it to be too busy, I think, because, you know, you don't want to overwhelm the pictures. Okay, so that's on there. Ooh, that was bad. Doesn't open all the way. Okay, so don't do it that way on the inside one. Maybe open it up and press it down. But I think it'll still work. I don't think my mom will care. Once it has pictures on there, I think that whoever you're giving it to, or even if it's for yourself, I think that you will be happy with it. this way. Let's see how that works. Okay, is that pretty? Look at those pretty dots. Oh, and imagine what that filled up with pictures. It's going to be darling. Okay, next. What do we need next? Oh, our little slider cards. Okay, so the cool thing, of course, if you use Stampin' Up! DSP, Designer Series paper, is you just look at the paper and it tells you what colors go with it. And then you have this beautiful color palette that you can use. So, oh, the slider cards are going to be yellow. And these are 4 by 3 3/4. And they're going to slide in just like that. And then I thought, hey, it'll make it easier to get them out if they have little holes. So I took my 1-inch punch and I just punched out a circle. Okay, so and I have 3 of these. And next I took my handy dandy Stampin' Up! What is this? It's a stapler. It's the cutest little stapler ever. Okay, and then I put these in the center. But what I found is I didn't want the circles to hang out too much because then they get in the way of the ribbon. So I put them way down just enough. It just needs one little staple so that you can slide it in like that. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 times. Okay, so the sliders go in, and I think that's so cute. If this was from a trip or something, you could journal on it. How cute would that be to have a little box of teeny tiny little scrapbooks? Okay, that's done. All right, so, oh yes, now you could leave it like this, where you just have it all done together. But you could also make this cute little edge. See that little edge? It makes it just look a little bit more finished. It's a little binding. And that piece is right here. 3 by 2.5, okay? You need your scoring tool. Make sure you can see, okay? And you're gonna score this. Which way should I go? I should go this way, so we're under the light. Okay, so you're gonna score it at 3/4, 1, 1.5, and 1 3/4. All right, there's cuckoo clock. Okay, we're good. 3/4, 1, 1.5, and 1 3/4. Now, I definitely learned this from the Diane Dimich. I would have probably not thought to make a cute little binding. But anyway, here we go. Okay, and so then the folding of this is actually pretty fun, how I figured out how to fold it the same. You're going to fold on the inner ones. Okay, so you're going to fold up the 2 in the middle, and then you're going to fold it back. Okay, increase that up, and then you're going to fold it back. So this is how I remember how to do it right. So it makes a little mouth. Hello, I'm part of the beautiful little Brad boy look. Hello. Yes, so a little crazy, but that's how it helps me remember to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a strip of fast fuse down one side and down the other side. Okay, and then you get your little book. Close it up. Tuck it in there. Kind of center it a little bit. And then push your papers down. There you go. So, I mean, you could leave it that way. You could put the binding under, or you could put it over. The cool thing is you can do anything you want. You could put DSP, you could put a decorative thing on the front. If it's going to stay out, you could make it fancy with, you know, little punched out flowers or stars or, you know, some really cool idea. But I'm going for simple and sweet, and you can actually carry it around. So, you know, when you're somewhere, you could show off your pictures. Okay, so now we need a cover. And I used, let's get rid of this. Okay, I use this Skinny Mini Alphabet because I think it's really cute, and it doesn't matter so much if your letters are crooked. Now, we need 2 A's to spell grandma's. So what I do when I'm doing letters like this, I put as many as I can, take it off, put it in, continue my word, and then go back. And then you'll see, we'll do the second A. So this is a Skinny Mini Alphabet. I love it. It's super cute. Okay, I'm going to stamp in my Early Espresso, so the contrasting color. I'm going to stamp Grandma's, although there's no apostrophe, so we're going to have to use our marker for that. and that's okay. All right, so the cool thing about our DSP is it's nice and thick. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 chances to get this right. And then if you have to, you go cut another piece. We won't say who was cutting multiple pieces earlier. Okay, so it's nice to use your Stamp and Pierce mat when you're using the polymer stamps. And I am going to put Grandma's on there. Let's hope I get lucky. Yay, I got lucky. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm just going to peel off my A, stick it on another block. And this is the other advantage of a photopolymer is you can see through it. So I don't have to use my Stamp-A-Majig. I don't have to stress about lining up. And like I said, these letters are really nice. So it doesn't matter if I line them up exactly or not. There we go, Grandma's. And let's close this up so I don't get too inky. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Right marker, same color, Early Espresso, and I'm going to put my apostrophe because it belongs to Grandma. Okay, and then, now this I thought was really fun. I don't even know what this is called. This rotatory, I don't know. It turns, it's stamped. And I stamped, made it say brag book. You can make it say anything you want. It's really fun. It's like those old school library stamps. I thought it was fun to do the second word in the same color as the DSP. Okay, and then you gotta do this like the librarian in the old days, okay? You have to put it down, roll it up to get your whole word, okay? I don't know, or they always show in the, or you could stamp it really firm. So you can do it either way. I'm gonna go with the roll. I'm attempting not to get those, I'm attempting not to get the blanks on there, but sometimes they come on there and then that's, you know, you try again. Okay, so we have brag book on there. I'm gonna roll it on. Oh, not bad, look at that. Grandma's brag book. There's a little bit of lines, but I don't care, it's fine. This is like, you know, a nice fun little thing. Okay. All right, oh, and this is Calypso Coral, which is super pretty, I think. Okay, so let's, oh, holy cows, and I almost stuck this on and forgot the ribbon. Okay, so, and I can't use my snail. There we go. All right, so the ribbon is down here. Oh, and I forgot the front and the back. There, you need 2 pieces that are 3 by 5/8 times 3. Okay, so then you need 2 pieces of ribbon, 8 inches each. This is also was free with the order of $50. This is the celebration ribbon, which matches the best day ever. Oh, I did have the flyer here. See, celebration. You got till March 31st. You got time. Okay, so we're going to put the ribbon. I think for a little bit of extra help, I'm going to attach it with glue dots. I'm going to put 2 glue dots on that ribbon. Okay, and then I'm going to put it here. Okay, and let's do the other side while we're at it. And of course, you don't have to put ribbon if you just wanted it to be more of like a book and you don't mind that it, you know, it's going to boing open on you. That is fine. Okay, we're going to flip that over. See if we can get it about the same length. Okay, there we go. Now we have ribbon. Let's get that out of the way. Now we put Grandma's brag book on the top. And it's crooked, but that's okay. And we put a piece on the back. Let's see if I can get this one a little bit straighter. Grandma's brag book. We did it. It's got its sliders. It's all ready. And then let's see if I can tie it in a cute little bow. There we go. Grandma's bag book. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you have fun making lots of little books to put your pictures in. And you can find me here, Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi.